Good afternoon, esteemed professionals. Okay, I think I hit that like right at the very end of the ad, so we're good. Anyway, hello Moth, hello Chim, hello Mercury. It's wonderful to see all of you. Hope you're all having a good Monday so far. Hope some of you are enjoying the long weekend for I think it's Memorial Day. I know what holidays are, I promise. Today we are going to be doing some more Final Fantasy XIV New Game Plus. We'll be continuing through Heavensward. Hopefully, the goal for today is just going to be to make it through the Dravanian Forelands. We'll see how long that takes, but I think I am going to stick to breaking these streams up by like one zone per stream so that we don't end up with more 9-hour streams. Not that those weren't fun, but they were a little taxing. So, as always, chat will be voting on my roles for the dungeon and the trial in today's stream. Anyone who wants to come along for those is also welcome to. We will be doing one dungeon and one trial. I think they're like, I forget how the zone flows, so we'll see, but I know that they're not that far in. So, yeah, hope that everyone had a good weekend so far. Without further ado, let's get swapped over to the game screen. Let me pull up Final Fantasy. It's probably going to work for me today. Love that. Bonjour, wonderful to see you, Mercury. Oh, that needs to come up. There we go. I know what audio levels are, promise. We're getting into it. Shockingly, the servers are like a little populated because there was a major content patch last week, which I have had a lot of fun with so far. Alrighty. Let's get into it, shall we? Oh, hello, Apso. Thank you so much for the head pats redeem. Much appreciated. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let me get my Carbuncle summoned. New Game Plus. Okay, we are resuming Heavensward Part 1. As a reminder, last time we sort of got our introduction to Ishgard. We did some introductory stuff with the Sons of House Forton in the Sea of Clouds and the Western Kurthis Highlands. After that, we went to rescue Raban because we figured out where he was being held by the Crystal Braves, which was great. And then we joined up with Lady Iceheart to hopefully go and negotiate with dragons and maybe put an end to the war. We'll see. Got new stream assets and a new emote. That's very exciting, Upso. It's always fun to get those. I have not done that in a hot second, but yeah, negotiate. Iceheart's here to help us negotiate. Estinian's here to help us in case things go bad. Don't you sip your tea. It's gonna be fine. So it's a road trip with our two good friends, and then Alfino, who is still kind of got a little bit of an attitude, but my stream assets are possum. Aw, thank you so much, Abso. You will sip your tea? Good. Worse than dragons. I dare say you're wondering what could possibly be worse than dragons, eh? Well, I'll tell you, the bloody Nath. They're what you might get if you crossed an antling with a megalo crab and taught the thing how to walk on two legs. They never used to stray far from their hives out of fear for the dragons, but they've gotten a lot more aggressive of late, sending out war parties for Malms in all directions. They've even taken to harassing the Dravanians in their own lairs, if you can believe it. And when they venture into the forest, which is more and more, by the way, they certainly ain't afraid to come after my lot. I can only imagine how much worse it'd be closer to the Nath's home territory. Oh, good. We get to meet the bug people. They're probably very friendly. It would seem that much has changed in Dravania. The Nath were not wont to cause such strife when I lived here. Have we met our man yet? Which man? You lived here in Dravania? The man in blue to match your cat in blue? Are you talking about Emmerich? Yeah, oh yeah, we've met Emmerich. We met Emmerich in like the post Rome Reborn stuff. He's been around. And we did get to meet with him when we were oh yeah, we cleared Tataru and Alfino's names. So they're, you know, not accused of heresy for now. You lived here in Dravania? Aye. 'Twas in the time following the calamity. My family was dead, my home was gone, and I had fled from the bitter cold into these lands. I knew not the paths of the forest then, and wandered out from under the protection of its boughs. That was when I chanced upon Hresvelgar. He had descended from his mountain lair to hunt for food. My exhausted mind could not contend with the sight of the majestic worm, nor the vision of the past his presence visited upon me. Thankfully, Marchand found my unconscious form at the edge of the trees, and nursed me back to health, and in Tailfeather I remained for some time. All the cool people in your friend group are convicted of heresy. Come on, Alfino. Right? Hence your familiarity with the locals. But I interrupted you. You were saying these Nath were once a peaceful people? Peaceful would not be the most fitting description. They are a fiercely territorial tribe, and any who intrude upon their domain are attacked without hesitation or quarter. Outside of the borders of their homelands, however, they were rarely hostile. Indeed, we were even able to trade with them on occasion. Hello, Lena. Wonderful to see you, friend. Welcome, welcome. They have changed, then. What of it? We have not the time to creep through the underbrush on some roundabout route. I say we make straight for Somal and crush any unruly insect we meet underfoot. Oh, thank you so much for the hydrate routine, Mika. Also welcome. Okay, water has been had. We good. And for the headpath redeemed, Jim? A more direct path, then. Very well. Let us first follow the trail west out of the forest and make for the statue of the Stained One. From there, we should have a fair view of the road that leads to Somal. Shall we? Drink water, get headpaths. Oh, this is a good bargain. I like that. Okay. Proceed to the Stained One, defeat any foes who stand in our way. I can probably do that. It's very foggy today in the Dravanian Forelands. Can still kind of see some all up there. Okay, headpaths stay on for this combat, and then they'll go off after that. None of that. Out of here. So that was our first encounter with the Nath. I think we made a good impression on them. Crab people, crab people. They're kind of crabs. They're very like isopody. Press on to the Stained One. Can do. Was my little sheep. Love that little sheep. They are friend-shaped, it's true. No, they're supposed to be bugs, but crab always comes to mind first. Look, that's fair. Crabs is bugs. Shrimps is also bugs. Should we chance to meet Marchand again, remind me to thank him. Had he not warned us to expect the Nath, I doubt I would be standing here. amid ruins that I would tentatively describe as Ishgardian. The style, if not quite identical, betrays a definite resemblance. Shrimps is bugs, yup. You have a scholar's eye, Master Alfino. This structure is, in fact, over 1,000 years old. It is a remnant of the age when our ancestors and dragonkind lived together in peace. Huh. You claim this as evidence of our harmonious past. I was taught that these buildings were constructed by heretics. In honor of your Dravanian masters, this rubble inspires no such awe in me. Stubborn fool. How desperately you cling to the false teachings of your beloved Holy See. Enough, both of you. You threaten the success of our mission with this incessant squabbling. Dragonfruit, pray reason with these two. Grunt. No. Set aside your differences for now. Quite. Lest you forget, our goal is to prevent a war which will claim the lives of Dravanians and Ishgardians alike. If we are to accomplish this, you must learn to tolerate each other's presence. Trust in Dragonfruit's gift. In time, the secrets of history will be brought to light. Let that be enough, Estinian. So the road trip's going well. We've made it like one stop, and already there's infighting. You would have me keep my counsel until Dragonfruit's vision confirms the truth. Very well, but bait me not. Our meeting with Hresvelgar will likely provide the catalyst Dragonfruit's gift requires, as it did mine. Let us press on. The Trine Towers. Spy you the 3 great towers to the west? Ishgardians know them as Annex Trine. It's too cloudy to see them. I'm so sorry, Azale. The place serves as a roost for Hresvelgar's lesser kindred. If we are to reach the peak of Somal, then we must first beseech those dragons to open the way. But do not be disheartened. The one who leads them is a friend. Of rather more concern is the disposition of the Nath. Let us survey the approach to the towers and see if the path is clear. Hello, Annex Trine? Oh, you like barely see it in the fog. Oh. Weather's always conspiring against us in this game. Soon we get to meet a very good dragon, though. 'Tis as I feared. The road ahead is teeming with Nath soldiers. Marchand did not exaggerate then. These beastmen have grown brazen indeed if they would threaten the dragons so openly. Do they intend to assault the lair itself? I pray they do not. Mighty though my Dravanian friends are, they are yet vulnerable to the Nath's muskets. There is no route save the one before us. Should the beastmen offer battle, we have no choice but to accept. The only thing deadlier than a crab is a crab with a gun. This is well documented and well known. No. Hey, absolutely not. All you're hearing is one heroic Nath with a gun can end this war. I mean, you're not wrong. You probably could. No. No. Out of here. None of that today. I take no pleasure in killing the Nath. 'Twas to avoid bloodshed that I agreed to join you on this journey. And while it cannot be helped, we may proceed into the courtyard together, but leave the task of hailing its occupants to me. Sophie says hi. Oh, hello, Sophie. Give her many pets for me. Sophie's great. Like the pistol shrimp, technically not a crab, but still a crustacean. Pistol shrimp could end the war for sure. And keep your lance on your back, dragoon. On my word to the warrior of light, I shall start no fight, only finish it. God, they're so catty. You truly are beyond salvation. Come then.
Vidofnir!
It's time to meet the girly. Take a quick drink, 1 second.
Ah, 'tis thee, little one. From above I did mistake thee for a Nath. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
She's so good.
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight. Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
A good
How
goal.
am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
Estinian.
Have care, dragon, or I shall gouge out one of yours.
Hey! Put it away,
You
asshole.
forget yourself, sir. We are here on a mission of peace.
Rude man.
My sires will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still drawest breath.
The dragons still use Skype. It's very inconvenient, but, you know, they're
Vidofnir,
old. They're set in their
please.
ways.
We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Resfelgar in person, with words of our own choosing. Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one.
Dork? Wow.
But I cannot
Accurate.
grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here and protect my kin from the Nath's god.
Oh, we're good at killing those. Don't worry.
The Nath have summoned a primal.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed?
I mean, yes, that is kind of our thing. We do the god killing.
'Tis beyond thee, mortal. But thou art welcome to try, nonetheless. Only know that idle promises shall avail thee naught.
It would seem we have no choice but to make good on Alphino's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
I'm sorry, Izael. gifts for the outcasts. So the Nath have summoned their god, and thus is the mystery of their newfound belligerence laid to rest. Are you not glad, Lady Iceheart? I thought you would applaud them for summoning a primal to further their own ends. After all, you did. Estinian! I did not reach out to Saint Shiva to further mine own ends. I desired her strength only to forge anew the peace between man and dragon. But what a fool I am to speak of peace to you, a bloodthirsty savage who murders without thought or compunction. Enough, enough, I say. If the Nath have truly brought forth their deity from the ether, we must face it together or watch our hopes fall apart. All now rests upon this primal's defeat. But ere we think of confronting it, we must first study its origins. What is the nature of this god? What manner of faith sustains its existence? My apologies. You are right, of course. Let us return to Tailfeather and consult with Marchand. He knows more of the Nath and their culture than most. You like meows? Purr is meow, so you like the purr? Aw, thanks, Absol. It's very kind of you. Okay, back to Tailfeather. Can the fog please clear up? This zone is so pretty when it's got good weather. Oh, back already, are we? Ah, met the Nath, did you? I need to turn auto scroll off. Summoned a primal, you say? 7 hells. Well, I don't know bugger all about Nath religion, if I'm honest. Beyond their trading habits, there never seemed much point in asking. But it shouldn't be that hard to find out. From time to time, we barter with a small hive to the north and west of here. Outcasts from the main tribe, from what I understand. I reckon they'd be willing to tell you a bit about themselves, if you give them the right incentives. That sounds promising. And what exactly would a Nath consider to be the right incentives? Oh, nothing your average hunter couldn't scrounge up in a day or two. But seeing as you're in a hurry, you might want to divide the chores amongst yourselves. You'll want a good-sized jar of landtrap nectar, a basket of Kalum tree fruit, and, always a Nath favorite, a generous portion of young Nanka flesh. I shall gather the fruit. Leaping to the lower branches of these forest giants should present little challenge to me. Then I shall collect the nectar, with Master Alfino's arcane assistance. That leaves you to bring home the meat. You'll need to carve it from the smaller Nankas that live in the rivers. 3 big hunks should be enough, I reckon. Once you got everything together, you'll need to set it down at what we call the trading post. Here, I'll mark the spot on your map for you. You have been most kind, Master Marchand. Well then, let us attend to our respective tasks and reconvene at the trading post. I need hardly add that the last one there is a rotten Nanka egg. This boy is so 15 years old. I love the little chocobo hatchling running around the camp. This is just a little guy. He's just going. Okay. Let's go murder things so that we can make peace with bugs. Beautiful. I was able to gather a goodly amount of nectar from the land traps, though I would not have known how to harvest it without Azael's help. Do you have the Nanka meat? I sure do. The tender tail meat of an underdeveloped Ninki Nanka. Splendid. I shall put this with Estinian's fruit and assemble a suitably generous-looking hamper for the Nath. the non-mind. Well, everything appears to be in order. Assuming no one has any objections to my choice of presentation, I shall place our offerings at the trading post as instructed. Were I of the Nath, I think I would be suitably impressed. If I was a crab people, this would be very appealing to me. Well, how long must we wait? Should we have sounded a signal or some such? Calm yourself, Master Alfino. Our offering has not gone unnoticed. There's the little guys! Hi, dudes! Long has it been since hunters last came to trade, bearing gifts that filled the air with such delightful scents. Land trap nectar, Calum tree fruit, and Nanka flesh. What delectable foods you have brought for us. Our meager existence is much enriched by your bounty. Come, hunters. Come to our hive if you would trade. Cramped and stifling our homes are, but the rancid incense keeps the dragons at bay. Cramped, stifling, and horribly smelly. But better to live in stench than be cracked and crunched by dragon jaws. Yes? Come, come, it is not far. Please come to our crab people hovel. It smells terrible. Oh damn, it was like right over here, huh? Your presence has been announced to the storyteller. You must speak to our chosen leader in words, for we are Vath. We are the non-mind. I love this one's sick mustache. Welcome to our hive, hunters. You have brought delicacies much sought after by our people, and we are much pleased. What would you have in return? Honored Elder, pray allow me to begin by thanking you for welcoming us into your home, and for accepting our humble offerings. My companions and I are come in search of knowledge, specifically knowledge of your people's god. Knowledge alone. What strange hunters you are. But if it is words you desire, then words you shall have. We are the Vath, the non-mind, and to speak is our fate. You will hear the tale of the Nath's god, of the god the one mind summoned into our midst. The one mind. These are the Nath who reside in the main colony. Yes, they are one, connected. But let us begin the story at its beginning. Some moons ago, a single dragon flew in from the east, bleeding and weak. It fell from the sky and into the hive where it was swarmed by my brethren, and with spear and spell and musket, the dragon was slain. 'Twas likely that one had fled battle with my kinsman. I should commend you for finishing the job. Chill, y'all. Dragons are fierce and terrible adversaries. The one mind would always cower when their winged shadows passed over the ground, but no longer. They had learned that a battle-weary Dravanian was easy prey. Thus did the Overmind decide to heed the words of the black-robed men. The One Mind would call forth our god and unleash his blades upon the dragons. Dravanian lands would become Nath lands, and ever larger would grow our domain. But our god ever hungers. The price he demands in crystals far exceeds the rewards for this war. We of the Vath despise and revile his insatiable existence. Primals do tend to do that. It's true. A Nathic deity. I call upon the power of a primal for the greater good, conscious all the while that I do so at grave cost to the land. I reason that it is a necessary evil, and willingly shoulder the burden of my sin. In suggesting that such crimes can be justified, You may argue that I presume too much, but you must surely see that I am aware of the magnitude of my transgressions. Not so the Nath. They summon their deity for no greater purpose than to expand their dominion. To a scion of the Seventh Dawn, one sworn to eliminate the primal threat, the distinction you draw seems questionable at best. But the fact remains that my own grandfather risked unleashing the power of the 12 in an attempt to prevent the calamity. Thus, while I may not condone your actions, I at least understand them. Not so the Nath, as you so rightly put it. If they truly seek naught but territorial gain, I can only conclude that they are ignorant of the ruinous consequences of their god's insatiable appetite. The longer this primal is suffered to exist, the greater the suffering it will cause. It must be destroyed. How lightly you propose the destruction of this god, Master Alphino, a being of whom we know not. Has it occurred to you that you may be sending the Warrior of Light to her death? No, You have the right of it, Estinian. 'Twould seem it is I who am guilty of presuming too much. Pray forgive me, Dragonfruit. I do not fear my duty. Wait. Dragonfruit need not face this foe alone. Like her, I am blessed with the Echo's protection, and may do battle without fear of primal influence. Let me bear this burden. Huh. Do you truly imagine yourself a second Warrior of Light? Remind me, how many primals have you faced, my lady? Not that it matters. We know not where this god resides or how to challenge it, unless you mean to pray until it appears. Estinian makes a valid point. Let us speak with the Vath and learn how best to secure an audience with their deity. In this, at least, I may be of assistance. There you go. Also ad starting in about a minute, chat. The young lord certainly appears eager to prove his worth. We are Vath. We are the non-mind. We do not hear the one mind's thoughts. We cannot predict their will. Helpful. Put this idea from your minds, generous hunters. If you meet with our god, then he will have your souls. Surely you are not so generous as that. You wish to meet our god. Offer yourself as a sacrifice, and you will soon be brought before him. We would mourn the loss of such generous hunters, however. They all have delusions of grandeur. Izael thinking he's the second Warrior of Light, Estinian thinking he's a good Asher Dragoon, and Alfie's okay, he had his grandeur already. Yeah, Alfino got over it. These other two still got a little ways to go. You are generous hunters, yes? Many gifts you have brought, but not enough for all Vath to enjoy. Maybe you could bring us just one more. We are very fond of Nanka flesh. Yes, the meat of a young Nanka would make a fine repast. Okay. Man wants us to go kill more bugs for him. We're already engaging in bug-on-bug violence. Give me your flesh. Thank you. One second. Oh, okay. I do not, in fact, need to update my portrait, it looks like. So that's good. We Vath do enjoy our Nanka flesh. Have you been out hunting yet? Another gift for the Vath. So unexpected. Yes, you will have more of the words you strange hunters hunger for. Listen now. The senses of the one mind are enmeshed by the overmind. What one sees, all see. What one feels, all feel. Alert a single Nath and the whole hive is alerted. To reach our god undetected is all but impossible. The Vath are wont to allude to certain concepts without explanation, but I believe I am beginning to grasp a few of the fundamentals. From what I understand, the king-like Overmind sits at the center of Nath society, and its presence somehow allows its subjects to communicate without need of word or gesture. These Nath, the ones who inhabit the larger hive, are known as the One Mind, and it was by their combined will that the Primal was summoned. Those who reside in this smaller hive, however, are the Vath, or the Non-Mind, who, for reasons that yet escape me, seem to have been excluded from the telepathic bond which connects their Nath counterparts. Thus are the Vath ignorant of the One Mind's thoughts and intentions, and of the nature of their own god. In summary, we have wasted our time. Not so. Perilous though it may be, the Vath did furnish us with one certain method of approaching the Primal, as sacrifices. Should we allow ourselves to be captured in the environs of the colony, the Nath will bring us before their deity to make an offering of our souls. Yeah, that'll go well. Breaking into hives. Forgive me, but let us be clear about what it is you propose. You mean to say that you would deliberately provoke the Nath, surrender yourself into what generously might be termed their custody, and then wait until their god arrives to claim your soul? Aye, that fairly well describes my plan. You will join me in this endeavor, will you not, Dragonfruit? Judging by the great risks you took to prevent the summoning of Saint Shiva, you are not a woman to err on the side of caution. Thanks, Azael. Would that I could fight at your side, Warrior of Light, but the power of the dragon is no protection against primal influence. Forgive me, but I must remain here with Master Alfino. Then it is settled. Dragonfruit, you and I shall challenge the guards at the entrance of the colony. Once the hive is roused, we shall feign a brief show of resistance and then allow them to take us prisoner. Azael's like, yeah, you look like you're down for a suicide mission. She's not wrong, but she could have been a little more tactful. There's the Nath hive. Oh, the weather's finally cleared up now that it's nighttime. Now we can see Annex Trine and Slum All. Oh, this is such a pretty zone. Hello, I am here to cause trouble. Intruders, your lives are forfeit. No. No. Anyone else? Nope, that's it. Hi, Azael, we did fake resistance at them. The Overmind must by now be aware of our intrusion. Let us press on into the hive and ensure that we have our host's undivided attention. Fight your way deeper into the hive. Hi. Y'all got more? Oh, you do got more. Oh, I'm sorry, Nath Cultivator. Wait for Azael deeper within the hive. Hi, is it time to get captured by bugs? That should be sufficient. If we did not have our host's full attention before, we must surely have it now. Our audience with the Primal may be granted soon after our capture. Pray advise me once you have steeled your mind for the battle to come. I'll be good. Lord of the Hive. Okay. That sure means that it's time to make a poll. Let me get that put together. Poll for the upcoming trial. As always, our options are going to be healer, tank, or DPS. We'll do 5 minutes on that one since we got cutscenes to get through, so vote now on your phones. You are prepared then? Yes. Absolutely. It's asking for a service charge to vote. Should I say yes? 100%. I need the 3 wacky digits on the back of your credit card, Jim. Hold here, dragon fruit. When next the Nath come, we offer no resistance. Okay, cool. You'll give the social too to make sure. Much appreciated. Just any important number. We should probably have it. Surrender, intruders. There is no escape. They're very clacky. It closes my book and slowly puts it away. Enough, we surrender. We throw ourselves upon the mercy of your god. This place looks nice. They seem eager to proceed. Good. When they take us before their lord, pray leave matters to me. If what I know of summoning rituals holds true, I shall be well placed to act. Mark the sound of the river rushing through the ravine behind us. Passing loud, is it not? I imagine the noise would serve to mask our escape should we need to withdraw temporarily. But you are prepared, are you not? I do hope so. If I were to be dragged away for sacrifice while you were haggling over the price of potions, I should not be amused. Look, I gotta go play the market board before I prepare for this trial, Isael. Enter the inner chamber. Let's go meet a bug god.
Now we have but to wait.
Bugs for the bug god. Wait. No, you're correct. I like the scarab staff.
Lord Ravana, master of the sacred blades, wrath of the colony, conqueror of the world, hear our prayer. Pray grant unto your devoted children the gift of your divine presence.
I love Ravana's design. It's incredibly good.
He comes.
It's time for the big boy. With all 4 of his swords. Very good. Four Swords Adventure. Yep. Ravana's a big Zelda fan. Good choice, Ravana, and good game besides. I agree.
All strength to the colony. Speak and I shall listen.
Grab your 4 Nintendo Link cables and let's play. Yup.
Intruders, and would make unto you an offering of their life's blood. These feeble fleshlings.
Okay, looks like I'm tanking.
Natlands.
That'll be easy enough.
Hear me, Lord Ravana.
This is a fun one to
My
take.
companion and I did not come to contest your children's territory. We wished only to learn the reason you wage war against the dragons.
Thou wouldst flirt with death merely to satisfy thy curiosity. Wherefore should the glorious conquest of the Nath concern thee so, Elezen? Mayhap thine own kind struggle against the worms fareth poorly, and thou art desirous of a pact.
Can I have your swords?
We crave no alliance, Lord Ravana. Only peace. We would bring an end to our war with the dragons. Yet so long as they remain embroiled in this conflict with your children, our goal shall remain out of reach. Never before have the Nath risen up in such numbers, and never yet with you at their head. Why do you lead them to war?
Girly, you cannot reason with a primal.
Thy question
That's not
has
how
no
it works.
meaning. To live is but to fight. Long have my children waited, gathering their strength in the shadow of thy ceaseless conflict. The Nath would see the Dravanians slain, and their territory secured. And by such fervent prayers am I now given form and purpose.
As I feared, your very existence is an obstacle to our goal. Since you are so fond of fighting, we challenge you, Lord of the Nath.
This will end well. It's 2 against 1. We got him.
The victors, I would have you swear to withdraw your soldiers from Dravanian soil.
Thou art bold indeed to risk thy fleshy hide so readily. Very well. I, Ravana, fourfold master of the blade, do accept thy challenge.
Heck yes.
But should I emerge the victor, I would have thee swear to serve in mine army till thy last breath is spent. Do you accept?
I do. And I believe the first bout is mine.
Hey, Zale, do you maybe want help? Like, we kicked your ass. Do you think that you're gonna do a better job than us? Not that this fight scene isn't isn't very cool, but maybe let us back you up on this one. She'll look cool doing it. Yep, that's the important thing. It's Shiva time. Let's go. God, I want those heals.
What is this? A god clad in flesh?
Steppies. She got them good steppies, it's true.
Is aught amiss, my lord? Thou wilt not break thy word, I trust.
Mine oath is unbending as steel, little goddess. Thy ruse will but add to mine enjoyment.
It's a rookie move, Izael. You should have gone for the staff phase or maybe bow phase. At least she went for the head, it's true. Look, typing's hard. Oh. Oh, hon, you good? That looks a little painful. Yeah, I don't think you're doing so hot.
I thought myself stronger. Mayhap with more crystals?
It's okay, just let us take round 2.
Be thou god or maid, thou art nothing to me. And what of thee, mortal? Art thou warrior or craven?
Oh, warrior for sure. Okay. I don't know if anyone is around that wants to join us for this trial, but
A warrior, then? Good! Mayhap thou will provide more sport than thy feeble companion.
confirmed Omnicrafters are the strongest because we keep a ton of crafting crystals. It's true. Trial unlocked? Yes? Maybe? Okay, yeah, check on Izael first. Good idea. Oh, who's whispering me? Okay, sweet. We do have one person coming along. Let me swap over to tank real quick. It is you. It's always wonderful to have you along. Oh, hold up. It's my... My game's being weird. Give me a sec. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, are you gonna be my co-tank? That's wonderful. Let's see. Okay. I don't think we got anyone else coming along with us, so... out of courtesy, let's do a ready check. Let's queue up. What do you mean 6-minute wait time? That's some nonsense. That's fine, we'll talk to the NPCs and see what they gotta say. The wrath of the colony is undefeated. Victory to the Nath. The wrath of the colony is undefeated. Victory to the Nath. I guess that makes sense, given that they've got the whole hive mind thing going on. What do you have to say? The wrath of the colony is undefeated. Victory to the Nath. Shocking. What about you, Izael? Forgive me, I was overconfident. Is there anyone else that I can talk to in here? Any more dialogue I can exhaust? Nope. We can go out of the sacrificial chamber, though. We might do that, because this one's a little boring. Oh, this is pretty. Go fly around the Nath Hive. Wait, hold up. I'm very turned around. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was not 6 minutes at all. Wonderful. Alrighty, let's go beat up a bug. If our last DPS wants to join us. There we go. I love the track for this trial too. The man himself. Alrighty, let's get him.
To the song of rain steel.
Time to remember how to play Paladin at this level. Oh, I have Goring Blade. Wonderful. I do like having that.
Furious as a blaze.
Okay, is it time for the first? Okay, Prelude to Slaughter, which I think is just a point-blank AoE, if I'm remembering right. Okay, yeah. None of this.
Feel my blaze.
You look at me. Or don't, I guess. Okay, Slaughter, we want to be like on his foot, I think. If I'm remembering right. It's like directly behind him. I always forget the safe spot for this one.
I am invincible.
Hey, we got it.
Bleed. Wilt thou yield?
Okay, at phase time. Thank you for grabbing those ads, Robin. Much appreciated. We got a group that knows what they're doing. It's always nice. It is a real weird decision to have an ad phase going on while the boss is throwing out cleaves. Like, not the nicest decision they could have made. out of range for that. Good. Pretty sure we killed every single ad. So, like, good job, us. Yeah, let's go.
In the glory of combat!
I'd love to rejoice in the glory of combat.
Unyielding of the earth!
Okay, that is proximity marker. I'm smart. Ah, yes, it is the off-tank attack time. Which is very rude of them, honestly. I think those just need to be kited and dodged. Don't think we want to pop those. Oh no. Swift Slaughter, I think, is the frontal. Oh no, Swift Slaughter is a line on multiple peoples. Maybe? Do I remember how this goes? No. Okay, there we go. None of that. Hey, we did it! Go us.
Thus does the sacred rite of combat proclaim the victor.
Also, hello, Mimi. Sorry, I missed that you came in. I was tunnel visioning on tanking. But yes, bug fella. We did it. And I got 2 comms. I'll take that. Hi, we killed your god. Also, ad starting soon, chat. I'm so sorry. You got a
You do
rock.
not disappoint,
Oh, good.
warrior of light. Would that I had your skill in battle. I do begin to see why so many place their faith in you.
Yeah, it's because I'm cool. I fight good.
For all his savagery, I do not think Ravana won to break his word. Provided the dragons do not trespass upon Nath lands, they should have little to fear of the Primal's biting blades. We have done well, have we not? Come, let us return to Vidofnir and share these glad tidings.
Oh, you see, it's called being really good at fighting, Izael. Uh-huh.
Once more you achieve the impossible, bringer of
Hi,
light.
Iggy.
But with every mortal heart that succumbs to fear and fury, another voice is joined to the chorus, beseeching divine succor. At their bidding, warring gods will shake the firmament, and your
Queen of
world will be
underutilized, right?
consumed in the swelling storm of chaos.
Love her Darth Revan mask, too. Look, Square Enix did with her what they do best with all their female characters. Also, Robin, I'm pretty sure we have Somal coming up in, like, the immediate next quest. Do you want to stick around for that? I'm right and I should say it, but why I gotta say it? Look, we gotta be realistic. Never since we first fought have I seen you draw upon the full extent of your power, and never from afar till this day. You were a marvel to behold, Dragonfruit. Well, 'tis time we rejoined our companions. They will be eager to hear the tale, and to continue our journey. Hey Alfino, we killed a big bug. Is Ale help? Question mark? Needed the big boot for that bug, it's true. We strapped on the big stompers. Hey, we did it. We killed another god. Dragonfruit, Lady Azale, thank the 12. Lord Ravana, you say? How curious that the Vath never mentioned his name. And you are quite certain he will keep his word. Why Rose Book look like a Tetris block, right? I'm gonna say no shade to Louisoix, but like a little bit of shade to Louisoix. The matching book thing for Alfino and Alize was kinda dumb. I'm so sorry. There was honor beneath his savagery. That we survived the encounter at all was a miracle. A miracle I must attribute to Dragonfruit. Never did I doubt you, Warrior of Light. Unlike some, you were gone so long that Master Alfino here nigh lost his wits with worry. Fretting like a maid for her sweetheart he was. Estinian, was that truly necessary? Not truly necessary, but certainly true. What matters is that the Primal is banished and our promise fulfilled. We should return to Vidofnir without delay. Lest you forget, this was but a means to secure an audience with the worm, Hrsvelgar. Nidhogg's minions will not be halted by idle chatter. Come now, we must make every moment count. Yes, it was, Alfie, you're a delight to torment, truly. Can't wait till next expansion when we get to learn about his swimming skills. He's got that little brother vibe, gotta tease him. Uh-huh. You are unkind, Destinian. For all his experience and intellect, Alfino is still but a boy. Most bullyable character, yup. Mourn in passing. Shall we be on our way to Annex Trine then? I would not have the dragons think that we have forgotten our bargain. Yes. Yes, we shall. And I'm gonna teleport there, because I'm lazy. Hi, Viddy. We did the thing. Thou art returned, little one. Hast thou abandoned thine ill-conceived contest with the Nath? No, we actually killed their god. Nay, my friend, we return in triumph. By Dragonfruit's hand was the Beastman's god, Lord Ravana, laid low. In his overconfidence, the Primal swore to withdraw his followers from your lands in the event of his defeat. A promise we believe he will keep. The Nath shall trouble you no longer. The deity is slain, then? How didst thou contend with his biting blades? But the particulars matter not. Thou hast fulfilled thy promise, and I shall fulfill mine. Attend me, mortals. Hie you unto the deepest reaches of morn, and there shall you find Halo. the altar from which you may begin your ascent to the summit of Som-Al. But be fairly warned, the minions of Nidhogg shall not lightly suffer your presence on that sacred mount. By your struggles within the cavern shall I judge your party possessed of sufficient fortitude to proceed. We shall not disappoint you, Vidofnir. If memory serves, the Cavern of Morn is entered from the second floor of the central tower. Let us begin the climb. Hello, Sage! Welcome, welcome! You have joined us basically right at the end of this zone, because we're about to head into Som-Al. You're welcome to join us if you would like to. Yeah, it's dungeon time. That is not the place where I needed to go. Flew a little too high. Oh, speaking of dungeon time, let me make that poll real quick. Yeah, Ravana and Som-Al kind of come like right after one another. Alrighty, roll for Som-Al. Healer, tank, or DPS. The choice is yours. Let me see how rough the login queue is. Valid. I was a tank for Ravana. That fight is still as fun as I remember. I love the car. I'm so glad that I was able to catch the event this time around. Very good car. You miss it? Used to have it on your old account, but you lost that one? Oh no. That's the worst. Oh, you had the Choco Perker too? Oh, yeah, I've got that one too. Love that little guy. Well done, little one. As promised, I shall open the way to Som-Al's summit for thee and thy companions. I do not have the eating pizza emote, unfortunately. That was a promotion that I did end up missing. Ooh. Hate the Eat Pizza emote and Grubhub. God, yeah, that whole promotion was like a disaster while they were rolling it out, if I'm remembering correctly. Heed me now, children of man. The domain you seek to enter hath not seen visitors of your kind in nigh on 1,000 years. Though I freely grant you passage, your presence will not be welcomed. To my kin, this mountain is revered as holy ground and resting place both. Wear you the minions of Nidhogg during your ascent, for 'tis certain they shall take great offense at your intrusion. We are grateful for your warnings, gentle Vidofnir. My final words are for thee, Dragoon. Have care to keep the stolen power thou wieldest in check, lest it breed further despair. Estinian. The way is open. Let us not tarry here. A moment. Shall we blindly forge on, knowing the dangers that await us? Tiamat herself is said to guard this peak. I do not fear Nidhogg's consort. Any dragon foolish enough to bar our path shall feel the sting of my lance. Oh, good, I'm healing. Wonderful. You made it to Brand. Wonderful. Okay, we'll get you added after this cutscene. Spoken like a true butcher. Need I remind you that we are come to parley a peace? Let us be clear, heretic. 'Twas to save Ishgard and her people that I first lent my support to this doubtful venture, and 'tis for their sake that I go now to speak with Hrisvelgr. But I said nothing of Tioman. Should the opportunity present itself to rid my people of one of their deadliest enemies, I shall take it. That is my duty as Azure Dragoon. You are beyond redemption. We will accomplish nothing by bickering. If we are to meet with Resvelgar, our path leads up the mountain. We shall defend ourselves if attacked, but avoid conflict wherever possible. What other choice do we have? That is my duty. Yeah, thanks, Astidian. He's such a grumpy little shit. Okay, Somal now accessible. Garbage Azure Dragoon. Okay, time to swap over to Sage. And remember how to play this at this level. Let me see what I actually have for Somal. Okay, thank God I do have Ixicol at least. Hits a little different starting as a Lancer too. Oh, this is true. Okay. There's the boy. Okay. Do we got anyone else who's coming along, or is this... I think this is it? This seems to be everyone. Everyone, please be patient with me because I am gonna have to remember how to heal big pulls in Heavensward. This is kind of the first dungeon where you can actually do that. Anyway, I trust Robin not to be too terrible on me. That's a neat glam. Thank you so much. I'm very proud of my Sage glam. And there will be big pulls. Thanks, Robin. Good, don't really remember this dungeon. Awesome. Fuck it, we ball. It's okay. If one of us dies, our red mage will definitely be on top of the raise that they don't have until level 64. Yeah, I know. Yeah, just for a raise early. And you'll TBN early. Uh-huh, yes, exactly. I forgot that Dark Knight doesn't get that until level 70. It's time for a nice mountain hike in the dead of night with plenty of poisonous plants and shit. Okay. That is not what I meant to do. I'm smart. Good lord. It's okay, you love playing me, no one likes healing them, tank. Good. Probably like set a focus target. That would be a smart thing to do. Chat instead of moving. You are good. Bold of you to assume I remember how to do anything in this dungeon. hate the little kitty sounds from the Gala cats. They make me so sad. Poison. Yo, this is the poison dungeon. Can you get my crit luck on Prognosis right? I'm getting weirdly good crits on this. They're just napping, it's okay. Okay, good. No acid rain. That nonsense out of here. It's okay, we only knocked them out. Okay, good. Do I really need to be caring about ads? Probably not, but like, I want to do the mechanics. Kind of. Not really. I'll pretend that I want to do the mechanics. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't eat me. Stop that. Nope. No, no, no. Sometimes your parties kill this boss before the ads even get swallowed. Yeah, you kind of can just sort of ignore most of the fights, or most of the mechanics in these fights. Power creep moment, truly. Noom. Ah yes, time to not kill a dragon. Yep. Bye, buddy. No ice boulder. Ow. Okay, I remember how to play this. Promise. No granite rain. One pack, right? Yeah, it's just the one pack before the boss. Oh no. You know what? This is fine. It's fine, we'll be fine. Okay. Time to remember what actually... Okay, so we don't have the big ad quite yet. Oh, please, Machinist, get over here. I do like that they actually included a stack marker for this now, because it used to just be two differently colored arrows, and it was just like, good luck figuring out what these mean. Oh my god, are we gonna kill him before we have to... Wow. We got him before the Blood of the Mountain came out. That used to be a group killer. Gamers, yeah, we gaming. Do be gaming for real, for real. Okay, dragon time. Come on, dragons, land. Thank you. Wounded cryo dragon. I forgot how much carrying Cardia does, even at earlier levels. Like, it's very nice. Also, your tank line is very good, Robin. It's time for one of the cooler, unique dragon models in the game. Tiamat, consort of Nidhogg, we beseech you, grant us safe passage to the mountain's summit. Oh, good. As I thought, blind to reason like all the rest. If you would see our mission to its conclusion, you know what must be done. But I don't wanna. Such rage and rancor. Is there truly no other way? She's very upset. Time to remember this fight. I know there's comets that we gotta take care of. Well, not take care of, but worry about. Okay, we've got like mini Confidiers, but not quite. Okay, now we have Comet. Who's getting cometed? Oh, it's me. Already made it to wing phase. Good lord. It's been a really solid group. I say as if I'm only dealing with like one random person and not playing with a bunch of people that I know do solid work. No, no more comment. Stop that. Rude. Hey, we did it. Good job, everyone. Love a nice clean run, right? Also, ad starting in about a minute. I'm so sorry, chat. We're gonna rehydrate one of our fruit gummies. We did it. Okay, what flavor are we restoring? Pineapple restored. Let's go. Dragon fruit? Don't worry, buddy, we're fine. It would seem Tiamat was the last. I sense no other dragons nearby. What is happening? Oh. Uh-oh. Nidhogg, he roars. Yeah, it turns out when you kill a dragon's wife, they get upset. Shockingly. He knows we are here then. His fury. It bleeds through the eye. I'd roar too, right? Fear not, I am yet my own master. But that damned worm's wrath burns hotter than flame. Come, the heart of the dragon's homeland yet lies before us. My hot dragon wife just died to some nerds and a cool lizard. Yeah, I'd be upset. No matter how cool the lizard is. Thus do we add another link to the chain of vengeance. O Saint Shiva, when will it end?
To the peak of Som Ar.
Yes!
At the end of a perilous mountain path, whence could be seen a string of pearl-like islands floating impossibly atop a sea of clouds. To a domain where dragons and men had once lived in harmony, whose majesty no mortal eye had glimpsed for nigh on 1,000 years, they came.
The churning mists. Kupo? No. Don't Kupo. We don't want to think about that. gorgeous zone that the Moogle tribe has ruined for you. Same. My dailies are waiting, Goopo. No! You get that away from here. Oh, we got here right when the cool weather was happening, too. The umbral static. Thank you for the headbats. We have reached it at last. The peak of Somal. 'Tis said to be the highest mountain in all of Eorzea, you know. I thought it cold in Kurthus, but the air here carries the chill of a dozen winters. Alrighty. With that, we have completed our zone for stream. I am going to suspend our NG Plus playthrough. Next time that we are back, we will be doing the Churning Mists, which is a zone with some substantial plot developments. So I hope y'all look forward to that. Let me just get us swapped over to the chat screen real quick. Anyway, thank you all so much for coming to stream. It was wonderful to get in some more New Game Plus. Love to be making more progress through 14. I've really been enjoying these streams. It's also been super nice to have y'all along for dungeons and trials and stuff, so I hope we get to continue doing that. Thanks for the stream. Always love 14 streams. Yes, it was very good. Thanks for letting you join the ramble. Of course, always. Okay. Let's see who is online. Haleen is online, and it looks like they are playing some Persona 3 portables, so we're gonna toss a raid over their way. Let me grab the raid message real quick. There's that. We will go say hi to Haleen, because they're fantastic, and hopefully they have the kitty cam on today, because I love to see their cats. Wednesday we will be back with more Yakuza Ishin, same for Thursday, and I think we're gonna try and make some like hefty progress on that, because I do want to finish that before Final Fantasy 16 comes out, which is gonna be later this month, and I am 1000% gonna be streaming that, so I am very excited for it. And yeah, let me make sure that I'm typing this correctly. Okay, we're gonna go say hi to Helene, and until I see y'all again, I hope you have a wonderful and relaxing rest of your day. Take care, everyone.